Welcome to KK Wetland. At KK Wetland. Our assignment. Okay, guys. KK Wetland is very important to the environmental health around the KK area because as we know, mangrove are far more than just a muddy swamp and they are high performance ecosystem that provide essential service to the city of Kota Kinabalu. For example, as a natural coastal shield, it's their complex root system will act as a buffer, dissipating wave energy and protecting the city from the storm, surge, and the erosion. It also acts as a carbon sequestration where it absorbs the carbon that being produced around the KK area or maybe around the Likas area and turn it into oxygen to make a more fresher air. And also it's also act good as a water purification. The root act as a natural filter, trapping sediment and maybe some trash that been produced from the urban runoff. And also at the same time, it's also an urban flood control. The wetland act as a giant sponge, absorbing excess rainwater and reducing the risk of flash flood in the surrounding Likas area. The key species and their role in the KK wetland is maybe for the rhizopora, such as rhizopora and Rhizopora apiculata and maybe Avicennia. It acts as natural shield in the area and also trapping all the runoff sediment from the urban area. And also for the birds, they're protecting the ecosystem from the maybe an invasive species that may cause unstabilized ecosystem. And also we can saw that there's many organisms that living at the area. By walking the 1.5 kilometer boardwalk, my perspective shifted from seeing the mangrove as the barrier to seeing them as a living bridge. I initially viewed the thick mud and tangled root as an obstacle, but after observing striped heron patiently hunting among the Pinemethermos breeding roots, I realized that this messiness is actually a highly organized nursery. The most profound realization was proximity of nature to urban life. Hearing the hum of the city traffic while watching the blue crab scuttle across the mud flap highlight how fragile this balance is, and it taught me that conservation is not just about remote jungles, it's about protecting the nature that live right next door to us. Especially we can see at the KK wetland where it's so near to us, but we don't realize how important it is. Call to action that I think need in the KK wetland area is to implement microplastic interceptor at the main inlets. Because the KK wetland center sit at the drainage point for urban runoff, it often traps floating plastic debris. Maybe it's not just the plastic debris, because at there I also saw some construction waste and also even a refrigerator at there. And then I think maybe it's good to install physical litter traps at the primary water entry point where the city drains meet the wetland, because I think by installing the physical litter trap, this will prevent plastic from entangling the delicate mangrove roots and being ingested by the wildlife, while also providing a visible educational point for visitors to see the direct impact of urban waste on the sanctuary.